These are the only tacos that will ever matter in your life. I really don't know what to tell you. Wow. We're gonna be using a very underrated cut, the boneless chuck roast. Super inexpensive, super flavorful, and I don't necessarily say it a lot, but whatever recipe I make, I always want it to be attainable. This is one of those recipes that tastes like $1,000,000. We wanna cook the meat a little faster, as well as have a lot more surface area to brown. I'm just gonna be chopping these up into large chunks. We're just gonna run it low and slow, which is gonna help break down all those fibers, and this is gonna be amazing. To get a nice little beautiful char on the meat, I'm gonna be using a cast iron skillet. I'm just gonna get the pan rolling on a medium high. Go in with your favorite neutral oil, and when it starts to argue back, add in the whole cow. If you overcrowd the pan, all it's gonna do is drop everything's temperature, and instead of the meat browning, it's gonna steam. Do them in batches if you have to. I'm gonna hit them with generous amounts of salt, and remember, these are ready to flip when they naturally peel off the pan. Remember, if the color don't change, no flavor was gained. I'm gonna transfer these into my pressure cooker pot, and this operation can easily be done in a Dutch oven or a large pot. With chuck, I like to use a pressure cooker if I have one. In those leftover pan drippings, I'm gonna go in with a handful of garlic. I mean, basically heartburn. I only found New Mexico chilies, but you wanna use Guajillo if you have them. I'm gonna add the dude from the Apple Jacks commercial. Toast down a couple peppercorns. And this is just rolling on a low heat. I just want to bring out their flavor. When everything's toasty and aromatic, add it with the beef. I'm also going to steal all those pan drippings. A bay leaf joins the hot tub. Generous amounts of cumin. Oregano if it decided to come out. Salt it like an icy road. And this whole operation gets covered in beef broth. This is low sodium beef broth, so I can control the salt myself. You want to put enough just to cover the meat. Now this is very simple. We're going to pressure cook this on a high for about an hour. Or if this is rolling on a stovetop, bring it to a boil, shut it up with the lid, and then drop to a simmer. Now what is a good taco without getting lost in the sauce? I personally love salsa verde with the barbacoa. So let's make one from scratch. In a hot pan, I'm gonna excite some more oil. Start roasting our tomatillos, a cut up white onion, handful of heartburn, and a jalapeno with the seed. We wanna get a beautiful char on everything. When roasty and toasty, I'm gonna splash in some stock. This is gonna help soften everything and make it easy to go in the food processor. Speaking of food processor, this all goes in. I like to splash a white vinegar, handful of fresh cilantro, cumin and oregano, and to finish, we need some salt. Well, this smells amazing. Let me show you how to make some homemade corn tortillas. In a bowl, we're gonna add some masa flour, a quick pinch of salt. For this, we're gonna need warm water. And as we slowly add our water, we're gonna mix. We're gonna sort of work the dough until it comes together like this. It feels nice and hydrated. And then this just needs to rest for a couple minutes. We're gonna cover it with a damp towel so it doesn't dry out. If you don't have a tortilla press, you can easily use 2 plates. Or if you wanna be cool like me, use this. I'm gonna take a piece of wax paper, toss in one of the dough balls, another piece of wax paper, gently lay down the cover, and then we're gonna slowly but firmly press. Cute little flour tortilla. I don't know if I keep on saying flour, but this is corn. So forgive me. We're gonna lightly oil down our pan and just toss in our corn tortilla. When they almost start to crinkle on the sides and they're very easily malleable, it's time to flip. That should take about 2 minutes. These are also gonna go into a damp towel until you wanna use them. Okay, let's see if the meat passed the test. Honestly, if it needs 2 forks, then we don't want it. Come on, look how this shreds. It literally does not get better than this. One last thing I like to do is keep the meat hydrated with a little bit of that braising liquid. Okay, it's time to assemble the best tacos of your life. To our triple fried tortilla, I'm gonna go in with the meat, a little bit of that salsa verde, some shredded queso fresco, cilantro because we're healthy. Holy f***, why'd I put so much? And just a couple lime wedges because we're fancy. And as always, no bismillah. I cannot explain to you how amazing these were.